ADRA is unique. It's the department of our church focusing on compassionate humanitarian ministry. It's also an active and highly respected agency, operating in a competitive, challenging and often confronting environment. ADRA offers a lot to your church, a clear understanding of the biblical mandate to be compassionate and to champion social justice, an opportunity to volunteer by direct involvement in an ADRA project, by fundraising or personal donation, or as an active prayer partner. A way to provide appropriate support to broken people, both nationally and internationally. And a strategic road to build bridges of trust into your community. Internationally, ADRA Australia has developmental projects in 17 of the world's poorest countries in Africa, Asia and the Pacific. Through ADRA Connections trips, many Queenslanders have personally visited and fundraised for these projects. Through independent studies, we've learned that ADRA is recognised in the general community for its practice of 4 core values: ingenuity, resourcefulness, responsibility and integrity. We see these values demonstrated in the ADRA projects, operated by our church members and community volunteers. We receive the same responses from local government, from community leaders and businessmen, and from everyday people. Logan Central ADRA Community Centre, planted by God over 20 years ago in a challenging location, is staffed by over 50 volunteers. Most are not Adventist, involved because they feel valued and needed. Like all our projects, it's very highly regarded in the community. In Toowoomba, our community centre has served for over 12 years and is hoping to expand into other areas of service. In 8 Mile Plains, our ADRA Crisis Relief Centre continues to assist hundreds of needy people each year. We're often the agency that needy people come to and find help when others just turn them away. Vital Connection is a constant miracle, with hundreds of volunteers providing over 14,000 full meals each year to homeless and disadvantaged people. Sunshine Sanctuary provides a secure and discreet haven for women and children escaping domestic violence. And we have 2 more major projects just coming online. ADRA partners with Dream Track, providing key funding to empower the strategic development of this important ministry for Indigenous children. North Pine Christian College and supporting churches have just set up Cranked, an ADRA outdoor adventure project developing resilience in youth. Together, a suite of 7 major projects. We also now have 5 smaller local community project options designed for local churches to operate with limited ADRA funding. These will roll out from now on in churches prepared to make a commitment. Already, we have an ADRA community garden at Springwood Church and 3 emergency relief projects. Sandgate Church's Deagon Crisis Relief Centre provides grocery hampers. The Logan Kitchen Connection serves on-street meals every Monday. And we provide ADRA emergency relief assistance directly from the conference office. These plus 3 other local community project models focusing on immigrants, isolated seniors and vulnerable youth are available for your church to implement. With these doable projects coming online, the need to boost our support of ADRA through fundraising and through personal donations is even more urgent. As the regular ADRA Knocktober appeal becomes increasingly hard to operate, new ways of fundraising are opening up, and your personal involvement as a donor and fundraiser is encouraged. You can be proud of what your ADRA volunteers are doing. And I invite you to get more involved if you aren't already. This is an exciting time as our ADRA projects expand and multiply. And I encourage you to promote, support and get personally involved.
Well, it's all about people really. It's not so much about op shops or money and things like that, but it's about showing God's love to people.
I see the change in the women. And when they get that aha moment and the empowerment they get from that change that they experience, that really thrills me, you know.
Well, personally for me, I like the environment. It's really fun here, and it gets me out of the house, and it's good.
I enjoy helping people in the community. I get great satisfaction out of seeing people leave with smiles after we're able to help them with food. And I always think of the children first, and the food that we give out to the clients go to the
Real
children.
passion lies in seeing God work. We see God work here in many ways every day, and to see that happen in such unexpected ways.
I feel a challenge to keep the place working for the benefit of the clients.
Each time I see these people on the street, I want to help them, and this is a great way to do it.
I don't want to stay home. I'd rather come here and
help people.
and help people.
I think when you know that there's people sleeping on the streets and there's people that are living below the poverty line, it's important that someone be there for them. And I think it's a way of, you know, like Jesus, he helped people and met them where they're at. And I think that's the thing. If you can just be there and meet their needs where they're at and do what you can for them, I think it's important.